Night number 10. Here comes the pain. Well, that corner seems a little odd. Okay, so let's see. I think we eliminate this side over here. Oh wait, this is Augustus, right? Okay, so we'll do like 1, 2. Oops. Oh, I really expected that to take out the back 40 there. Can I get? Okay, I just need that. I need that to go away. So I'm gonna zap that, so that hopefully I can see what's going on here. Okay, we'll need some work over there, but we got the sensor placement on this knight is a little awkward. Also, this wave is awkward. Do we have the skill range for it? No. I'm not gonna be able to see anything when we go over this way. So let's see. I think I'm just gonna spend the turn strafing across, taking out sensors. Can I get this sensor over here? Maybe I can. Hold on. Do I get a shot at this thing? No. If I move to here, do I? I do. Okay. So we'll save some there, because I think that we need to we're gonna need vision for where we're going. Given that this first night is pretty non-impactful, we're gonna have a lot of backlog to work around. Didn't even quite get there. All right. Well, I guess we can help on this side here because we have a lot more mobility. This is the most embarrassing attack that I have ever seen. Yeah, so we'll go over here and try to clean this up. Ooh, wait, how do I think I moved to here instead. And I accept that that means I'm not going to get quite as much on the left-hand side. But oh, this was a terrible choice here. There's no way this guy survives to take the... Oh, I guess I was wrong. Yeah, okay, they did not quite. Just do this to slow everybody down. And then, because I can't do anything else, I'll just give that guy a shot. Okay, you're fine. We don't have any fast movers, so this is going to be a pretty straightforward night. I think if we can get this corner tamed, which I am hopeful of. How much am I spending? 7 of my 9. Do I have any way to get in better? All right, let's try. Let's try getting some vision here. Which map? Hey, LeChimp, welcome. My favorite map? It's a tough choice. It's like, you know, choosing a favorite child, right? But I would have to say, I really think the Lakeburg redesign was was pretty brilliant. Why can't I target you? We don't have line of sight on you. Okay, we can move in 1 to get it. So we're spreading some stuns here. That's the name of the game at the moment. Oh, I forgot to put contagion on that one before I spread that stun. I'm going to use an energy pot here to try to make up for my poor decision making. Didn't get this guy, but okay, and then before we finish up here, we have second wand on offer here. Just try and clear out some of the mist sensors. Oh my gosh. Wand multi-hits just keep going. Oh, gotta love the... Can I sneak a shot in at you? At some point I have to think about doing this, but I guess 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3... One. Should have put more in on this guy. Didn't realize he was going to be in range. To save our walls a little bit, I will come over here and then immediately retreat. Why not? Would have loved to have spread that right there. You're fine, but let's get rid of this. And this. Alright, I won't waste any more actions doing that, but... Ooh, wait. How did they get so close to you? I left you further in the mix, Bruno, than I expected I did. Gotta be careful there. Okay, but this is where Bruno demonstrates the most mastery. All right, let's see. So you are stunned, which means we put that there, and then spread stun to everybody. Oh, it is so good when it works. Let's see. So we're gonna have to. Let me see how Skewer performs here. Do I have enough targets for it? I mean, I love that it's just showing everything as a kill, but I guess that is not a kill. Okay, if I move forward 1, I think. It's not hitting that hard. So now we're on to magic missiles. Hey, Vaynard, how's it going? Indeed, Nico. It's a whole new world. We're trying some weird things. This spear dude is going to be a problem. Maybe I transfer here and have you do the work. We can use contamination to get a nice opportunism hit here. Okay, that turns it into a solid 2-shot. And then, yeah, we'll just zap you. I don't think Augustus is going to have too much trouble. We're currently on physical, so that means we get a nice... Oh, didn't mean to double up on that guy. That was an error. Looks like we need to single out this guy for reasons. And then from here, this is pretty... I'm a little worried about 2 movement, but... Oh yeah, we have Vanish, though. Vanish makes 2 movement not nearly as scary as it could be. Drop the hammer on you, leaves only this little knucklehead. Now, over here, we can finally get in range to put some poison out there. May seem wasteful, but... One, two, 1, 2. I don't think it really matters. I think everything down there is dead, yeah. Oh, it took the 3 to kill that guy. I did not expect that. And this is just because I don't want to queue up the multi-hits. No greater strategy to using the rifle there than that. Now, over here... God, seeing those hits for like 1200 it's a beautiful thing. 7 movement left. I think we do come in here and just ice those 2. And then we're sitting on more mana than I know what to do with on this character. So we'll do that. Armor up. You're all done. This is looking like a pretty dominant run. I keep putting Bruno out there, though. I need to remember we don't have the fog pushback. Please don't die, Bruno. All right, missed. Nice. How many times am I going to make that mistake? Probably 1 more than I should. That seems like the normal the normal quantity. Okay, we put that out there, and now... Actually, I'm putting some contagions out, and then I think this is a scorching wave to transfer stun. I do think I need to move you back a bit, and then just... So let's see, we do 1 there, then we do like 2 here, 1 here, 2, actually, let's do 3 here, 1 here, 3 here, 1 here. And I want to see if that actually spreads everything. Oh man, we still missed it? That's a little disappointing. I guess if I move back like... No, I can't do that, because I definitely need this guy to die. I think 2 is enough, though. Alright, well, I guess I can give it a 3, because I have more multi-hits than I know what to do with here. Then we can spend our last one of our last actions doing that, and then probably hit you with a transfer to just... do a little more of what it is you do. More stuns. We have to be getting close to that other stun-based one. So if they are, it depends on which type of mist, Riz. If they are behind the blanket mist that's on the outside edge here, you do not see their movement. But if they are underneath this type of mist, you can. So, depends on the movement. We've already used our contagion, so I'll just drop that. Oh, I could follow over to here. That seems aggressive. How are we doing on mana? I mean, I wanted to move Bruno anyways, right? So that Bruno stops getting walloped. This is probably a safe place to stay. Famous last words. Okay, so we're on physical damage, which means we open with a wand here. Augustus's damage is kind of falling off. I'm surprised. Yeah, you can't... If there's new enemies entering the fray, you sadly cannot predict. And that has bit me more times than I care to admit. For sure. Man. I gotta say, Vanish is insane, and I think I've been sleeping on it more than I should. Mana free 1 movement to teleport is disgusting. Let's see. I feel like Kobe got a bad shake at the start of this, so I'm gonna toss a bunch of poison out there and just see if see what comes of it. So AVD, that's kind of a thing that I'm experimenting with. One of the things that I've found that surprised me perhaps more than anything was that when I don't push the fog back, I get a lot more rewards in the form of corpses. So it struck me as maybe there's more of a trade-off there than I expected. Let's see. I think I want to run you around a bit because this spearman is put 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. Yeah, I get way more rewards from knights when I keep the mist in, because obviously there's a lot less surface area for the same number of baddies to show up in. So it's still something I'm experimenting with. Whoa, that walk was embarrassing. There we go. Let's see. I think this looks like a scorching wave target. This looks like a second scorching wave target. And then I might as well seal the deal there. All right, fell a little short on that one, but that's okay. Well, I guess technically. Patience from across the map is doing work. We still have... They're basically all movement abilities. I have 6 movement, though. I mean, I might as well, like, snipe this guy and then run back, right? Hey, Mac! It is high risk, high reward kind of thing, but I'm becoming a believer. I think that, as is the case with all these things, at Apocalypse 5, the all bets are off, because at Apocalypse 5 you're going to start having additional movement, and you can see one of the reasons that I think we're doing so well is that it's pretty rare that an enemy runs in a straight line and makes it directly to our humble abode, but you can't always rely on that. Yeah, so the breakpoints on Augustus are noteworthy. Augustus is struggling to take out splitters. I mean, struggling is perhaps a little harsh, but And then we can vanish ourselves back. Very nice. Now, it's clumps like this that are the bread and butter of Bruno here. So we get that. We pick some of the more central folks. And then we Scorching Wave, which sends a shockwave of pain, agony, and stun through the masses. Yeah, outscaled is more like that is a better description of what is happening for sure. Let's see, I'm out of contagions, unfortunately, which means that this is probably not a 2-shot. But we still have class. No, we're gonna have to do this one as is. Oh, and we should, ordering matters here. Let's put 3 here, then we'll do those. There we go. Now we can kind of tuck ourselves into this corner and oh, this is going to be carnage. Yeah, Klaus is showing up is showing up Augustus, who was our former Wunderkind of crit. Klaus is a monster. I probably shouldn't have moved so that I could regen mana. We don't have mana collector on Klaus though. We will soon though, potentially. Alright, send out the bees. Gosh, that's basically like, that just one-shotted this whole wave. Well, I guess technically you are asking for more bees. What are we stacking up to? 400? It's not... I've certainly done better. Let's see, I think... Get rid of that just because it's inconvenient. That's inconvenient. We may need a bit of help over here. I mean, Samara's doing great work. But... Oh yeah, wands are sick. Jeff, if you've never experimented with them, wand crit builds are stupid good. Which actually reminds me. We have Crit Master on Klaus. Is that what's going on with where's Augustus? Yeah, Augustus didn't have Crit Master. I think that's what's hurting his build so much. That's interesting. Samara is putting up some numbers here. Let's see. Oh, we're all out actually over here. That's interesting. I may have, this may be an unforced error on my part. Oh no, this guy's not making it in, so we're actually fine. Can you hit anything? Nope. Man, I am consistently putting Bruno in danger. I gotta stop doing that. Yeah, because the thing that Augustus has going on is no crit power scaling. Thanks to no crit master. Like, getting great crits, but the crits aren't getting bigger over time. And that is clearly causing issues. Riz. Exactly. Exactly. So I think I'm going to just bring you over here and make sure that we're doing that. I'm expecting no more mobs over here. If Bruno gets killed because I just did that, that will be comical would be an understatement. This is so excessive. Oh my word. I'm going to move to here and use... I'm one off from being able to use Skewer. Oh, whatever. Yeah, you can stop now. I understand. With 4 actions, I think I can just single these guys out. There we go. Okay. You look like you're good. We'll probably have to buy a temple though, if I think about it for a second. Now, if I put one of these here, does that just mean I can one-shot you? Wow, and all the stuns. Ooh. That was disgusting. Cross map. There we go. And then you're all dead. These two are still coming in, but we'll just wait for next time for that, I think. Alright, looks good. Looks like we killed all but one miss sensor, which is mostly just a testament to how much damage this team has. Let's see, if we move to here, I think we can get that Scorching Wave going. Might as well top up our mana a little bit. Put damage in there because the axe hit's going to get the kill there. Nice. $17 remain. That's more than I see on the screen right now. I see a couple guys over here. So this is the other aspect of not pushing back the fog. No, the bees, indeed, AVD. This is the other facet of pushing back the fog that I've noticed, is my knights seem to go more turns and more enemies stay in the fog for longer. Which has meant that it has been more doable, right? I've been able to handle them more in small bits, which has been very interesting. That's a facet of the not pushing back the fog that I didn't realize. It seems like they put more enemies on the screen when you have the fog pushed back further. Don't have any more of those. I can hack you though. There we go. These guys aren't going to survive. Can't quite walk. Well, I guess with Vanish we can. Yeah, so I mean, you're seeing it firsthand right now. Like, how often do you have a run where you're like, okay, so the run is done on 3 of the sides, but we have 3 more turns of people dribbling in on one side, right? Like, that's a very weird setup in my experience. Let's see. I guess this is already level 10. Samara's level 9. Oh yeah, Patience has been struggling. I feel like I didn't do Patience any favors on this night by putting Patience where I put Patience. in terms of getting kills. I don't think there's any way Patience was making it to level 10, though. So I don't know, Yoba, that I would say pushing back the fog is bad, per se. But I do think that with the addition of corpse piles, it is not as clear-cut as it once was. All right. Level ups on... Oh, no level up on class hurts a little bit. Well, so I think that there is literally like a math-based limit. So I'll explain it once I get out of the screen. But think about it this way. Every time so if we look at a line here, right? So let's say this is 20 tiles. I don't know how many it actually is, right? But every time you push back the fog 3, you gain 6 surface area, right? This goes back 6, this goes back 6. So this now is 26 in length, which means there's more physical space for them to spawn enemies into as it expands out, which is really weird, but it basically means that the available surface area increases over time, which in turn means that more mobs can come in. So I think it's like a limitation of the game engine. Oh, Omen of the Trapper. All types of traps have their skill improved, able to affect more targets. Whoa! So this means slow traps are now AoE. That is interesting. So I'm curious about 2 achievements in here that I don't think have been working for me. Ooh, we're almost to the final power staff variations. I'm excited about that. The Devil Set. Stun 300 enemies. I have stunned so many enemies in this run. Like, there's no way I've only stunned 99 enemies. And then the Step Hunter is actually currently showing as 6, but it never unlocked the last time. Right, but you still, like, I don't think zombies move if their end position isn't available, right? So if all of your zombies are moving in, they're not gonna... They're all going to be vying for the same locations, is my thinking. But what do I know? I'm just spitballing here. No poison here is a bit of a bummer. I'll take the crit. The crit on our characters is getting bonkers. Now, we don't have Hex. Blessing is not interesting. Adrenaline Rush is not interesting. Night Owl might be the play here. Is that our Mana Collector? But we have never dipped on mana. So I think it's Night Owl. Samara needs to take Big Game Hunter. Even though Boom is like... Wait, Boom is so good here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. So we have a decent amount of crit, so crit power is interesting. Skill range. What is your skill range currently at? Are you the one with a lot of skill range or not a lot of skill range? You're not a lot of skill range. So I think that skill range looks really good to me. Give her a little more flexibility. And I'll just take the flat damage. And we need Big Game Hunter for having Samara be able to help us with Cresselia. Yeah, so they don't quite make it. The boomers, as you are mentioning, do not quite make it to the walls. You do have to kill them. It's true, but we only have one more night. If we get boomers, we will see. For sure. But I'm not sure I'm too concerned about boomers. They fall pretty easily to a lot of the things that our build has going on. I don't like any of these level ups. Wow, that was a bust all around. Oops. Let's see. So you over here, you've gotten volatile. You don't have Big Game Hunter. You get a lot of opportunism off exploit weakness. I think that's good. Because your accuracy is at 69%. Well, I guess we know who's going to hit people when all else fails. Again, we got to take exploit weakness here, I think. We don't have a lot of big game hunters, but we need that. Flexibility, I would also be eyeing here on Bruno if Bruno wasn't so underleveled. I'll just take the opportunism so that we can roll the front end here, because the big thing about Bruno is a lack of flat damage. Take the health. I'm going to buy a temple here also, though, I think. A little overdue, but I keep putting Bruno in bad positions, so we'll do that. All right, we have 9 workers. We have a mountainous corpse pile here. Yes, please. So I like Death Orbs quite a bit as well. I think my favorite weapon in terms... Okay, so Warpstone is unique, and unique in an incredible way. So huge props to Warpstone as being amazing. I think that my favorite weapon design-wise, I love the dagger. I think it's really cool. I don't think it's the strongest, though. I think the strongest weapons are probably the Druid Staff, because I think Bees is insane, and the Wand, because I think that the multi-hit can be harnessed incredibly effectively. Design-wise, I love those. I love swords. I feel like swords have fallen off pretty drastically, unfortunately. Let's see, putting you here. So now Augustus has fallen off, and I think Klaus has become our new soloist, which is a little nerve-wracking for me to say. But I think this is our structure here. I think Patience and Samara do work over here. I think Klaus solos this side, hopefully. This is a very awkwardly put sensor. We're going to have to do some sensor work over there. Now, I already used my heal there. I don't think I'm going to use 2 workers on that. We'll grab this one, this one, this one. Oh yeah, that's a really good point, Veal. That is for sure true. We got a little shorted on corpse piles here. I'm not seeing any other big ones. We haven't had any elite ones either. I mean, I shouldn't complain too much. This is still a lot, but there's a temptation to do the max health. Bruno could certainly use it, but I think I'm going to spend one of them just topping everybody off so that Bruno's looking a little less wan, and then get some money out there. And then I'm trying, this may be the turn where one more big corpse pile near the warp gate. Did I miss one? There's a warp gate here. Oh yeah, there is one. Well, that's okay. We have a ton of money, so I don't mind grabbing another worker to pick it up. Thank you for having more eagle eyes than me, Riz. The corpse piles are hard to find, I feel like. All right, let's see. Let's start working our way through stuff. Speaking of swords that I love, that is a terrible selection of items, as is this. Okay, bottom 2 are garbage. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. I like this dagger. I like this dagger. Ooh, better power staff. How are our power staffs looking? So this is, we were talking about this earlier, but this is where it's so useful to add the letters in front of characters' names. So I know that Samara and Bruno are my power staff users. So since I want to compare power staffs here, I can do this really quickly. So this one has opportunism and damage. That's super nice. They both have level 4s, so it's not a huge upgrade, but it is nice. Ooh, these Lone Wolf Greaves are nice too. I think those are better for Kobe than the Warlock Greaves that Kobe's rocking currently. But the power staff it's a bit of a side grade. 3% damage though is good. And the opportunism. So I will take that one. Baron Cape with an extra action point will definitely find a home for. And that looks like trash. Level 5 Axe, surprisingly, might be an upgrade. Prophet's Robe with a bunch of crit and a bunch of propagation damage. Patience? What are you rocking right now? This is for 12% propagation damage, I think that's worth it. Ooh, well, but 25% crit power on pants. We'd be losing 9% crit there. We'd be losing 7% crit there. Yeah, we'll go with the robes. Okay, I didn't like any of these. That sells for 54. We might just take the book for selling purposes. Yeah. So we'll give this a roll. Ooh. Better mage hat or better power staff. I think Patience is wearing our mage hat currently. You don't get much out of a better mage hat. That was pretty underwhelming. Do we want to go... Oops. Do we want to go better power staff? I mean, this is a novice one. Yeah, we do. Okay. That's a big difference in damage, to be sure. We'll roll this. Pistol doesn't quite work for us. I'll grab the Turtle Charm because I think we're getting close to potentially unlocking that difference. But now now it's Christmas time. So the first weird thing that I'm about to do is I think that this dagger is replacing this orb. Because I like having the extra skill range, I like the crit, I like the propagation damage, I like the movement. So, also, Kobe, why are you so slow? We need to find you some pants that get you moving and shaking, I feel. Now, our person that has insane skill range is Bruno. So if I put this here, even if only temporarily, that puts Bruno at 7. So we need one more. I'm going to hang on to this just in case. Now, Patience, you're losing a bit of crit. Or actually, you gain crit from that. That's hilarious. Bruno, you can take that armor. It's good for you. This was always going to be sold. Bruno's going to get... let's compare opportunism. Bruno's at 214. Samara's 224. I feel like Samara's been doing better work. So I will go put that there and put that there. So we get those upgraded now. Oh, you have a skill range on your Baron's Cape. Having an extra action point here, I think, is probably good. Wait, what's the Fey Amulet? I haven't really been using it that much. Let's just... Well, what about... I've been complaining about Bruno not having enough plus damage. We're not really going to be able to swap that, so we'll do that. She's wearing 2 capes. How fashionable is that? And then what is the difference between... Wait, hold on. Oh, it didn't update that. Wow, look at the difference on that just right off the cuff. 280 to 316. That's a big difference. All right, we'll sell all of this. Except this, I will hang on to. Ooh, Rogue's Hood looks like an easy buy for us. Wisdom amulet with an action point. It's kind of a maybe. I wouldn't mind picking up scrolls also at this point. But the Rogue's Hood is a great buy. Silk Tunic, I don't know about. Energy Potion is pretty sick. We're one night away from the final night? Yeah. So I'm probably not going to go crazy on consumables right now. Ooh, Cultist Pants. Cultist Pants don't have Opportunism on them, though. That's kind of weird to me. Extra energy potions I really like, though. Oh, the priest boots do, weirdly enough. I'm not seeing much here that I'm tickled by. Spooky gold at the moment. Oh, is it live now, Rusty? I saw the tweet. I thought it was coming out tomorrow. That's very exciting. Thank you for letting me know. That's really good news for my stream tomorrow. Offhand wand. I can't not take the... I mean, I think our offhands are pretty well spoken for, actually. Unfortunately. But yeah, maybe I'll make my patch notes video tonight, Rusty. So that will go live tomorrow while I am streaming it. Ooh, yes, please. That's a big get right there. Yeah, I'm so excited. Relationship 2.0. I can't wait to see what it's all about. Nothing doing here, though, unfortunately. 6 crit on a trinket slot, I don't think is at the point that we want to be. 2 propagation. Ooh. New hand crossbow for... you, we'd be losing 2 propagation bounces for 1 multi-hit, and I feel like you're already maxed on multi-hit. No, that would pick you up your last multi-hit. I don't think we want it, though. Yeah, the entire update is there's only one relationship, it's amorous, and Darkest Dungeon 2 is now a dating simulator. Have a great rest of your day. Sounds very correct. Commander's uniforms. And we're kind of striking out on the store here at the moment. I'm spending a lot of money fishing for things. Power ring +4 doesn't really do it for me because, well, oh my gosh, you have swift boots. All right, it does in fact do it for me. I lied. I'm sorry for my lying. I'll pick up a health potion, because why not? Alright, that puts you at max. Klaus, does Klaus need multi-hit? No, Klaus is maxed at 5. Augustus Glump is at 3. Put that up to 4. Love trumps Eldritch Horror dating simulator. Yep, that sounds almost too likely to be true. Klaus, do you just... Klaus is doing this much work with 10% damage. That's almost terrifying. Gonna give you the nice energy pot. And Bruno has been a hurt magnet, so we'll do that. Gets us up to 74, which is not enough to do much of anything. Teleportation scroll isn't all bad, but I'll just hang on to that. Now, have we already refilled our traps? No, we have not. I think I just want more damage traps. Honestly. The slow traps only targeting one don't really do it for me. I'm kind of... There's a part of me that is thinking about watchtowers. They're so hard to utilize effectively. That's my problem. Let's get those repaired, I think. Hey, Bruno, welcome. The run is going well, Sam. We're doing a little APOC 4. We didn't push back the fog at all this run. We're on the penultimate night. We got some pretty sick characters going at the moment. I'm not sure who our strongest character is, but we got two who have like 80% crit, some in the 60s. We got some opportunists hitting for a few thousand, and I'm trying to decide if I want to build some walls. Maybe just a few here and there. They're probably going to get chomped, and I'm going to be like, what have I done? But that's okay. And then with 74 gold, does anyone have... Everyone's mana is almost perfect, except yours. So let's just grab that and help Bruno out. Bruno is struggling on the damage front. We could use a bit more damage. Hey Sam, yeah, they're definitely still locked. I don't think it's coming out until the 1.0 release, which is going to be early 2023, like you said. And I would expect achievements will come out with the full release. And yeah, I think you were the one who mentioned to me that Glintfine is going to be the final new map. That's pretty cool. All right, I think we're ready to go on this one. Sure. Let's do the thing.